Hi, I'm Mary, Community Garden Coordinator for the City of Evanston. Today I'd like to talk about starting seeds indoors. These are the things that you would need to start some seeds indoors because now is the perfect time to start. It's springtime. It's going to be frost-free in about 6 weeks, so we could get some seeds started so that you can be transplanting outdoors at the end of May. First, I like to start with my container. Now I'm at home and I don't necessarily have all the types of things that I would like to have. As you see at the garden centers, their transplants come in like a 6-pack or they come in these plastic containers. What's the most important thing is whatever you use, and if you're just kind of winging it at home like I am, you just use what you have, but you need to make sure that there's drainage. The plants are going to need adequate drainage. The roots cannot sit in water. So I had a pie pan that I poked holes in with my awl, or if you have an X-Acto knife or some kind of screwdriver to try to put in some holes so that you have some good drainage. After you're for sure that you have drainage for your seedlings, you do need to make sure that you have some type of tray or saucer for your container so that it will catch the water. Also, these are peat pots. These work wonderfully as well. They can go in our container to hold the water, but and they don't need holes because they're natural fiber, they're breathable. The only thing that happens with these is they do need a bit more water because they are breathable, and sometimes you'll get some unsightly mold and mildew on them. The seedlings will be fine. This is on the outside and your seedlings will be okay. Our next most important thing, of course, is our soil mix. I do use a seed starter mix. I did moisten it. You always need to moisten it, but I used a cup of boiling hot water and mixed it in here and let it sit for several hours. I do have moist soil. Why did I use that boiling water? To help kill the fungus gnat eggs that are in the soil mix. You would not use soil from outside. There's too many insects outside, eggs in the soil outside. You do need a seed starter mix, and using the boiling water will definitely help kill the fungus gnat eggs. Then our next most important thing, what are we going to put in our containers? So I have a variety of different seeds. I have a lettuce mix, flowers, tomatoes, but I do want to show about doing some pea starts. There's some very important information on the package itself, and it's always on the back. It'll tell you when you should start the seeds and how long it takes for them to germinate. You may be waiting and waiting. Peas take 5 to 10 days to germinate. So all this wonderful information is on the back of the seed packet. When to plant your seeds, when to transplant them outside, and how long or what you can expect the timeline to be for your seeds. So it's on the back of, the majority of the seed packets have just a wealth of information for what you should be able to do with this packet of seeds. Then we would for sure fill up our container with our soil mix. We would plant our seeds. About the size of the seed is the depth that you would plant the seed, and some seeds are very small, so you would not plant them very deeply at all, and then just put a very fine covering of soil over the top. Of course, you would do some misting and get it wet, though it is helpful since I already have moist soil. I do prefer using domes, so this was a pie plate that came with a dome. I will use that to help keep the moisture in. I will watch for the top and feel with my finger the soil to see if it is wet or dry every day, and then place my seed container in the sunniest spot that I have. Thank you for joining me, and I hope you have great success starting seeds indoors.